Alright, welcome back to shit on the floor of the video game. Which really, when you think of like the cat simulator and I Am Bread and Goat Simulator, the game's not that far off. It's kind of ahead of its time. Yeah. Oh wait, that letter. Wait, there's that letter. Oh honey, let me tell you, I understand how you feel. Bob and I have had our down periods. It become a bit way of you get used to each other, you live down your lives. It's terrible. In the meantime, this controlled burn, that sounds like quite the adventure, but let's cut to the chase. This new ranger they sent, that's what I want to hear about. Ranger Rick. Yo. You've been riding the Ranger Rick Dick pony. That's what Carol wants to know. So yeah, that's okay. So we do get this letter at this point where yeah, so there's troubling marriage times, and then there's hot Ranger Rick action. You know, I don't know if you get any confirmation of any actual acts of infidelity. But Carol is all for it.
Gonna leave that there for later.
Wait. Is there lotion in the bathroom? Can you throw some lotion and tissue on the bed?
You know, I think I left some on the floor.
Oh wait, there is lotion. There we go.
No, that's hand soap. That's not gonna be any good. There's a cup.
There's a cup. I think
toothpaste is probably better than the hand soap.
You take the toothpaste over the hand soap?
Yeah, for sure.
I mean,
I like how it just says UGG. Here we go, Mittens.
You know, toothpaste is a little like rough and shit, and the mint
depends on what kind you get.
The mint might, you know, if you rub like an open wound and the mint gets in that. I'm saying you don't want menthol in all places.
You might not.
That's true. Might save the marriage. Anything in here? Anything?
Fucking blouses. No.
There was something. Like maybe one of the codes were back here. No, that's just clothes on the floor. Boxes? There's a book. Watercolor techniques. Cool.
Cool, this will look nicely in the bathtub next to the other book.
Something to read while you're taking your nice candlelit tissue paper bathtub. Bath time. It's snuggly soft.
Is there anything underneath?
Oh, wait, we do have stuff under here.
Oh, hello.
Walt Whitman? Okay.
Walt Whitman.
Great American poet there. Walt Whitman. Now, you know what? I think Walt Whitman's on the toilet. I really think, like, that's some deep poetry, and you need to...
Well, he's in the bathtub now.
Well,
I'm not fishing him out.
Poor Walt.
You might forget to pay the fucking cable bill? Jesus. Or do we have satellite?
Butch Cassidy, Sundance Kid, All the President's Men, The Fugitive. And probably the TV show, not the movie.
Another VCR gone.
We just couldn't afford to model the VCRs. This game only had the budget for the cables. Oh no. Mom and Dad were going to make up the guest room for you to stay in over the summer, but you came home with such a nose. They weren't around to do it. You can use my room if you want. I won't be needing it anymore.
Yikes.
So, so the thing is that, you went away overseas for your last year of college or whatever for a year, and then that year your folks moved, is the conceit of why you don't know about the house. Sam's dark room. Do not enter if the red lights are on.
I'm gonna fucking enter.
The dark room is the attic.
Oh, okay.
Above you. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, you're gonna have to adventure game this one.
Fuck this shit, man.
Well, here's the guest room. Oh look, your mom is putting the watercolor painting to work.
Is there a duck in here?
Heavens to Betsy, nothing can stop me.
I'm throwing this on the floor.
Look around. Usually there's a cassette player in the room where you find them. You can listen to that thing.
Good.
Yeah, there is, right there.
turn up the look sensitivity or something? Oh my fucking Christ!
Some 90s ass grunge right there.
It sounded like a recorder gone horribly wrong.
That's what Mittens played in the band. Mittens played the recorder.
Yeah.
Performance evaluation. Oh, this is Rick. He's been indispensable. Greenbrier, Janice, that's your mom. Rick is a top performer. Doesn't give up.
Requesting his permanent reassignment to this facility. So, Rick had good performance. So mom's a slut, got it.
Do we miss a door in that room? On the left? Yeah. Half the game is finding the damn light switch. Cup on the floor. Textbook. Healthy choices. I was in the library and I noticed something in the corner and found a secret passage. And it had Ostrich creepy old stuff in it. Oh my god, I have to see this. We're skipping secret passage marked on map. Did you even know you had a map, John?
I seem to vaguely remember saying something about that, but...
Alright, so it's in the back of Mom and Dad's bedroom? Is that where it was? Maybe that's what I was remembering with the, that closet room having something in it to find.
Oh. Well then.
Again, this is like the creepy house. Oh, turn back around. I think you missed an item.
See.
Okay, got some more. That's their jump scare. When you pick up the cross, the light goes out.
Okay.
At least you can tell when you've been to a room, you know?
Yeah, because, yeah, I've left breadcrumbs all over the place. And by breadcrumbs, I mean where the fuck's around.
Alright, we're back on the first floor. Okay, there's something marked now. In this hall? Oh, we never even went around at the corner of Dad's office. It's not even on the map. I guess it's exploring it. It's revealing it as you went. You went in here. But we didn't go straight down the hall, I think. Little party room, den area. Little entertainment action. Dry bar here. Do some shots. Dear Mr. Terrence Grimer, I want to inform you that unfortunately Mercury Books will unable to polish the follow-up to your Accidental Pariah. Despite the low sales of Accidental Savior, we went ahead with the publication of the second book, hoping John Russell's series would catch on. However, your sales sucked ass, so fuck you, we're not publishing your next book. But keep writing those damn reviews, because that shit pays the bills. I'm a terrible writer, Dad.
Dr. Jitters. Jitters meet floor.
Reproductive. Oh, this is great. So this is your sister Sam had to write a paper on the menstrual cycle.
Yeah.
And here's what she wrote. It travels through the fallopian tube. The ovary releases the ovum. About 2 weeks later, since the lining of the uterus is not needed for pregnancy, it comes out through the vagina. It is incredible how the female body knows how to prepare for pregnancy. If the egg doesn't meet a sperm, it dissolves. While the ovum is developing, the lining of the uterus is getting thick and soft. Another ovum starts developing the ovaries. And it's starting. All right, go to the next page. The menstrual cycle, a novella. The early morning of September 1st, 1939, Esther Glatt stares out of the window of the train as it travels from Vienna back to her home village of William in Portland. As the train rumbles along, this is the assignment she turned in. As the train rumbles along, it rises over the countryside. She can only think of her dear Borislav, the boy she's engaged to wed. Meanwhile, deep within her guts, an ovum starts to develop. As this train approaches its destination, her heart races. The lining of her uterus is getting thick and soft. As Essa steps off the train, her eyes dart quickly across the room, across the gathered crowd. There, then, her dear Boris, still in his baker's smock. He must have dropped his early morning duties at his father's shop to come to meet her. Her heart skips a beat. The ovary releases the ovum. It travels through the fallopian tube. Over the wheezing of the steam engines, a deep hum grows. It's coming from the sky. Dark shadows pass over the station, a whistling sound. Essa, her thoughts only a second faster than the bombs, reaches out toward her dear Boris and across the crowd. Their eyes lock and the moment freezes. A flash and smoke envelops them almost instantly. In the assault by the German forces, almost 75% of the people in her hometown are killed. The rest, including Essa, and for a time Borislav, huddle in a half-destroyed church. He is blind, his legs are missing, bandaged with torn bedsheets. Essa's egg will not be meeting with a sperm. It dissolves. About 2 weeks later, Boris loses his grip on life. Essa has given up her rations to keep Boris alive, but in the end, nothing can save him. Since the lining of the uterus is not needed for pregnancy, it comes out through the vagina. Essa vows to survive. She sets off to join the Polish resistance as a daring spy and saboteur. Another ovum starts to develop in one of the ovaries, and the process begins again. It is incredible how the female body knows how to prepare for pregnancy. And at the bottom of the note, just written on it, see me.
Yeah. Fuck. I almost put that in the garbage can. That would have been a disaster.
That is some good writing right there.
That is. Got it from Dad.
Also, you did the assignment. Alright, some nice jazz here.
That's.
Oh.
Oh yeah, this is the rejection letter. Oh.
That second book.
I've done the best I could to keep from feeling blue. Can't get you off my mind.
His dad laid off the sauce.
A shit ton of unsold books.
We gotta find Dad's.
Please give this
corpse.
to your mother. Thank you for having Danny over to your new home. He missed having his friend Samantha in the neighborhood very much. Danny asked if he could lend Samantha his Nintendo Street Fighting tape, and I gave him my permission. He needs to spend less time playing those games. There's no hurry returning it. Let Samantha know that she is welcome back to visit our house anytime.
Street Fighting tape.
That's what they were fucking called, man. They even say that on the back of the cartridges. Nintendo tape.
Daniel only got weirder over the years. So moving away has been a good excuse to, not see him anymore.
Yikes.
But he did always have the good Nintendo games. Maybe I'll give him a call.
This wasn't one of them.
Default friends. There might be something else on the end of the hall. Was there one more room? Opposite way? Round the corner. There's some shit on stuff. We haven't been here. Can you actually roll the dice?
Great question. Let's play some craps.
It doesn't look like it. It looks like it just tosses. And then it spins an animation.
Yes.
Katie, please tell Mom and Dad sorry about the stuff that's missing. That's from your sister to you. Don't look for me. Don't worry about me. I'm gone.
I'm gone and possibly lesbian, but hey.
Hello, if you're gonna come over to my house this afternoon, it'd be cool. I can drive, it's kind of far, but I can drive you home too, so that's fine. Right back and leave this in my locker. If you still want to meet, we can do it in the parking lot after 6. Samantha, yeah, I'm totally in. See you there. I'm gonna kick your butt. Get ready. Yeah, so I think that's like meeting at the arcade. So there probably was an arcade version.
Say about the best laid plans of mice and men. Yeah, turns out it applies to Street Fighter too. At least I worked up the courage to walk into the 7-Eleven and ask for a turn, but all that practice at home did not exactly translate in the wild. So after I was finished getting my butt kicked, I followed them outside while they smoked. And that was when she asked me if I was that Psycho House girl. But then she said she's always really wanted to see the Psycho House. Her name is Lonnie. She's coming over tomorrow.
Alright. And we'll pick this back up next episode.